What's going on, people? OG back on the screen. We have a quick video. I'm about to start doing this. I'm gonna turn this into a series. Each time I see people post tweets like this, we are going to be live on. Y'all see it on the Twitter. We live on Twitter right now. Each time I see like, as a lock, this game is bad. So basically it's saying that as a lock, the game is bad, meaning like because of what happens with this lock in this footage right here. But I'm about to show you guys how, once again, even when you see these comp lock pro, even when you see these comp lockdowns and they're playing and they have high win percentages and they may appear scary to you by how they may dress their appearance. You see all these guys are dressed looking cheesy. Most players, when you see them come with that cheesy appearance, they may look like they know what they're doing. They got a high win percentage, you know, certain clothes on. They may look like they know what they're doing, right? And we have one of the PG meta guards, right? I guess this C4 guy, right? And what I always tell people is when you play this game is that most of these point guards are using Unpluggable, either gold or Hall of Fame. 9 times out of 10, they got a lot of stamina. 9 times out of 10, you always got to kind of just know these things mentally in your mind. All right, so you're not just going to strip them easily, just like if you was playing against a player with silver Unpluggable and they were running into you, right? So let's get into this clip. I'm gonna break down some stuff. Make sure you watch the full video. Drop the like. Watch the full video. Don't skip. Or you gonna miss the gems. You ain't gonna understand. Let's watch. Now look at this. He gets the ball, right? And off rip, this lock is in perfect position, right? Off rip in perfect position. Now let's watch this play. The lock is beat. If we look at his body animation, he's beat. And this guy, the shooter, the point guard, already has takeover. So really he can splash this. So him not shooting this first shot attempt and pump faking lets you know he was scared. See, this is something that lockdowns or defenders don't realize. See, it's not real life basketball, so you're not going to be able to, in real life basketball, you'll notice if a guy just kind of hesitant on shooting. In the video game, you know there's badges. Once a person's wide open, it should be an automatic green. That's how everybody thinks, right? And feels. Damn, I'm wide open. Why I make the shot? Why ain't that drop? And that's not just how the game works. Just because you're wide open, you should get a green. But people feel like that's how the game should be, right? But he doesn't take this shot right here. So watch. He pump fakes. The lock is beat. He has to now jump. If the lock wants to contest this, he has takeover. He has the open window. That's probably spot up, limitless, whatever, either or. He's going to hit it. He has the shooting badges. He doesn't take it, right? Because the lock is there a little bit now. So he pump fakes. And he can shoot this. He's on his blinders. He has takeover. He could shoot that confident shot right there in the corner. He could have just pulled it fast. But this is what I mean by you have to notice once they don't take shots like these and then capitalize, right? But let's watch. Let's watch what he does. So right here, he dribbles like right through him, right to the side. But you see he's starting to get clamp animations. This right here is what I call clamp animations. You see how he can't run through his body? This is what a clamp animation is. Okay? Then you're going to get more animations, which we watch right here. You see how he's getting this right here? Now look, I'm going to pause it. That's perfect. That's perfect. You see how his arm is extended, his left arm? No, I think that's his right arm, right? The ball's in his left hand, I believe. But you see how this arm is extended right over here. This arm is extended and is now touching the lockdown. This is a clamp animation. All right, he has to stick his arm out to protect himself. But on your end, in the 2K world, in the video game world, how the coding and the numbers is, you're in the best position right now to reach and strip. Okay, while you are getting these bump animations, not every time you're going to get the strip, but in the position he was in, especially when they get a little bit more around the top of the 3-point line, he could have got the pluck animation still and stripped the ball. But since he's unaware to understanding the guard is just in a tough position right now. He's just trying to do anything to get himself out of a jam. He's like a rat. Like you put a rat in a cage with a lion. Like that's what he's doing right now. Just running with his head cut off. And the lockdown is not understanding that, realizing he's getting the animations, the proper animations to reach, and he's not choosing to do it. So now people will post these videos, post gameplay like this, and not realize you got to understand. And I'm going to show you real life clips to show you the difference, right? Let's watch. Let's watch. Another clamp animation. This is the perfect clamp animation. I'm pausing it right here on the screen so you can see perfectly. He has the perfect one right now to where his arm that he has his hand up can reach and strip the ball. But he chooses not to. All he's choosing to do is play perimeter defense and allowing his clamps. He may have clamps on Hall of Fame. So he's just letting that factor think that he's going to make the guard lose the ball automatically somehow or end up just stopping in place. Like, no. What do you think, bro? He has a 99, 90 something ball handling. You have to be fair with those numbers and understand both sides of it, how it's going to play out. You got to make the better move. You're not making the better move by being a lockdown and not reaching. What's the point? What are you doing right here? Yeah, he should slide through you. What are you thinking? It's a video game. Just because you're making these small contact animations, yes, you're getting think about green 100 plus signs popping up right now while he's getting these contact animations, but you gotta reach. The green 100 plus signs is just signators telling you, okay, reach. Indicators, telling you reach, but he's not doing it in these moments. Now watch, I'm gonna let the whole thing play out. He's just sliding with this guy. He's using his left stick and sliding with him. That's it, and then posting it. You see what I'm saying? It makes zero sense. Look, clamp animation again. Reach. No, he doesn't choose to. So that's a yes. He gets that opportunity to go through you. That's fair. Now, people will say, what, yo? How? My body? What do you think should happen there? If you're just holding your analog stick, you're not doing that much. That would be pointless. This is why 2K added in pickpocket on a certain level. You reach at a certain timing. They gotta have, what is it called? RNG, random number generator, because it's a basketball. You can't ever make a video game like real life basketball. So they have to make some random generator plays happen. But you can avoid them if you understand the system, if you understand how the game's broken down, how animations play out. You can avoid those random generated number of plays. Like I said, once you understand how these animations play out, this is when you can start breaking the system of the game. I wouldn't call this necessarily breaking the system, but you can avoid their random generated plays that they implement in the game so it can balance out more and be like a regular 2K game. That's why a white exists. I keep explaining. I don't get how people can't understand that. Yo, put it all green. People want 2K to make it to where they think everybody can shoot all greens or you're gonna miss. Either greens or you miss. That's it. They can't ever make that happen. I always tell people this. If they do that right, none of their newbie players, it would only be tryhards on the game. None of the newbie players would play the game. They wouldn't even be able to get those whites to motivate them to want to shoot another attempt to try to at least get a green. You know, when they get those automatic whites or when a white just drops, it still keeps a player there in the game, kind of. But imagine if they take that away and if you can't make a shot, that's it. You don't get on the court. People are not even coming on their game just to play it casually. People come to play this game casually. So understand why certain RNG things do exist when you start to get competitive and want, oh snap, this shouldn't be in here, that shouldn't be in here. No. You see what I'm saying? So look at the clamp animations he's getting, and then he just slides past him right there. They think just because they're titled Lockdown, when we have a game now built with all superstars and everybody has different attributes, different badges that help them in certain scenario situations, different stats at higher levels. Nobody really has super low stats. This is not current gen. We are on next gen. This isn't current gen to where you have a build that got like 70 perimeter, not even 60 perimeter. You know how certain builds look on there and people still be playing good with them. But for instance, this is not. Look, clamp animation. Look right here when he gets this animation. Literally when he gets this animation, right here, he can reach right here and he doesn't. Like, look how exposed the guard is. What can the guard do right here? Do you see how he's like bent over? Like he's bent over like this. The ball is out. He doesn't choose to reach because I don't know if he thinks because he's a lockdown he's getting the automatic steal or stop. But this is what I mean. It's 6 seconds. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. When you reach in this game too, it slows the player down because sometimes when you reach, their unpluggable pops up. Remember, this is a video game. It's coding. So somebody, whoever made this game, set it up to where it's going to pop up in the game somewhere in the background going on with all these chords and stuff plugged in together, right? So it's going to pop up, and then his one unpluggable that saves them sometimes. Don't you know when you reach at somebody and it slows them down a little bit, then they dribble up and then their ball, all those combos slow down? That's like a little timing mechanism that plays out, that gives you a little bit of time to, okay, I clamp them up for a little bit. And remember, the shot clock's always happening. The shot clock's always going down when you're doing these things. So think about when you go to gold unpluggable and it allows you to reach more without getting foul called. If you go down to bronze and you have a low pickpocket and you try to reach, you always gonna get that foul call with somebody with a high ball handling. But you have it on pickpocket Hall of Fame, high still, you can get more reach attempts to where when you never reached at somebody, go to the CPU and reach at them. You see how the CPU moves away. Those are animations. That's the game playing out. So understand that naturally happens. Unpluggable naturally pops up and saves players sometimes. but it also does slow them down when that badge comes into play because they have to get into like a kind of defense type of move. But he doesn't even reach to make that opportunity happen. Tough. Now let's go to this clip over here, and let's go to this real life basketball clip right here. And I want to show you guys something, because players think just because, right? Just because in 2K you're staying in front of somebody and you're supposed to get clamp animations, right? But I want to show you in real life basketball, when players are playing and they're making body contact, look how he's still controlling the ball, right? You see that? That's like Unpluggable came in. Look, I'm gonna slow it down, because y'all really don't. Y'all be acting like y'all know basketball. Y'all don't know no basketball. Y'all just play 2K. A lot of people, and I don't be saying this to come at my supporters, but a lot of people just be playing 2K and just playing. I don't know what they be playing. I really don't. They want the game to work for them. They want to go their own way. So I'm gonna show you when his Unpluggable pops up, right? Watch this. Boom, dribbles to the left, right? Stops. Look, he had a chance to reach that. Look, he's reaching. He's literally close to the ball. 2K can't implement this. You think 2K could put this in a basketball game? But this is how it plays out. They're trying to make it so realistic, but you guys gotta understand they can never reach there. So you're kind of working with animations. You gotta start understanding what's the best animations. You know when you see people, you know when you see this little ball pickup, like what he's doing right here, where he's trying to get control of his handle together and protect it at the same time, you know that's an opportunity to reach in 2K. When you see a player going in that type of animation in 2K, you know those are opportunities to reach all the time, 100%. Sometimes, yes, they get the foul call because they probably have a high Unpluggable, but you'll know they'll start to get a little bit more scared and start protecting that ball. You see his Unpluggable come into play, right? Now watch when he's making dribble moves. I'm slowing it down so you can see it. Look, he's reaching. Look, touching him. So much contact. So understand, you still got to work on defense. Somebody would say, yo, he's fouling, he's hand checking. Look, he's touching him, he's hand checking. You still got to work on defense to actually make the play. It's still a work. So understand, that's what 2K is just trying to create when you come over and you look at an animation like this. When you come over and you see the game happening like this, that's basically what I'm just showed you in real life basketball. Boom, boom. But they can't make it to where you see him actually, and he's trying to get himself together. So you're going to see these same little animations. It's probably like 4 of them, and they play out all the same way. The same little force pickup animation. So that's the knowledge I'm trying to get out to people, to aware their minds while they're playing defense, to really start to understand how when you're in the best animation against a high offensive player with good dribbling and good ball handling, some of these locks don't even like to reach because they probably get a lot of foul calls and don't get the reaches, right? So it makes them like, nah, I don't even want to reach no more, because they already give the guards the benefit of doubt, but they don't realize when to reach when they have them in these bad positions right here. We wrapping this video up. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, positive vibe.